Yo, what's up guys? It's Jazara here. I'm bringing you guys a video today about hand injuries in the Smash community and how we can, or how you can help yourself. I'm not saying that these are gonna fix any problems that you have like permanently, but it can definitely help either not cause them or take some longer to happen. You know what I mean? Uh, if you do have a serious problem, you should go see a doctor. It's nothing to play around with. It's like it's a big problem, and yeah, you gotta get to that. You can't be messing around slacking on that. Yeah. So the main thing that a lot of Smash players seem to get is they think, oh, I have carpal tunnel, but it's probably because you just have you've overworked your wrists or fingers playing too much. So one thing is to just go and take a break. Go to your wherever your bathroom. Get some cold water if your hands are inflamed. Rub them, and then if you are if I would say before you play, go and run them under some warm water just to get them all good to go. And if you have problems with inflammation, which is something that I have a few suggestions to you. First one is to get ice packs. I have about 3 of them, and I just cycle through them. Um, Next one is to get icy hot and apply that to the area that's hurting. You can either get the rolling one, or they have ones that you could squeeze out of the bottle, and you could rub that through your hands. Next one is an anti-inflammation pill. Just something over the counter. You don't have to, or you can buy it in the store. You don't have to get anything crazy. I personally use acetaminophen. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, that's what I personally use. And I use that about 20-30 minutes before I play, and it tends to help out a lot. Next one is we're gonna be getting into stretches. So what I like to do before is because I have nerve damage in my hands from hand problems, so I have a really hard time producing sweat from my hands now. So what I like to do beforehand is get some lotion and rub them on my hands just to get moisture, so I'm not rubbing dry skin on dry skin all the time. Um, so the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the praying stretch. So what you're going to be doing is holding out your hands, get yourself on a flat surface, and put your arms down, and then put your hands together like that, and slowly bring them down as far as you can go, and hold them. Hold this for about 30 seconds. And then once you're done with that, you're going to let go. Move your hands around a bit. Go back to it. Do it again. Another 30 seconds, okay? And what this is doing is it's helping get your I guess dexterity back in your wrist. Get it moving again. Because a lot of the time when people have hand problems from Smash, it's because they hold their controller really tight too much, and they lose that mobility in their wrists, and their wrists start to lock up a lot, which is a big problem. Speaking of that, another thing is just simply loosening your grip on the controller. I know that's hard, especially in tournament, when you are playing in a really stressful situation. You grip your controller as hard as you can. It's a problem I have. It's a problem that a lot of people probably have. Just even if it's not a tournament, even if you're just playing friendlies, if you could practice having a looser grip, it'll help you out a lot. A lot less tension on your carpal bone and on your fingers. You won't be so stressed all the time. Next one is this exercise right here. So what you're going to be doing is you lift up each one of your fingers, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just do that. Do that for each hand. Do it for your thumb as well. Do each one for 5 seconds, and do this a total of 3 times between both hands. So both sides, that's 1. Do both sides again, that's 2. Do both sides again, that's 3. Next one is one that I learned from physical therapy, which is one that not a lot of people seem to know, which has helped me out a lot. So here, let me get up right now. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to want to get your hand right here, grab your thumb, okay? Grab onto it, twist it slightly, hold down, and what you're looking for, I don't know if you can see it because it's really bright in here, but your hand around right here, oh, around like, oh my god, it's so bright. Around like right here on your thumb, it'll start to get white. You want to be looking for that, okay? So you're gonna want to line it up with like your stomach, right here. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move it a little bit more. Bring it down more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you readjust. Get one more good one. Bring it all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you want to do that on both sides? Do one side, do the 5, 5, 8. Do the other side 5, 5, 8. Wait a minute. 5, 5, 8, 5, 5, 8. And that what that basically helps do, especially with carpal tunnel syndrome, you have a bone right here that like compresses your carpal tube or something like that, and when you do that, it helps lift it up. So it's like how they explained to me is like feeding like a bottle to a baby. So like when you open that up, it like helps you get like, it's like, okay, here I'm helping you out, so until you could start doing stuff on your own. You know what I mean? It gets that blood going through there into your hand, opens it up, gets some more blood through, and then you're able to get some feeling back in your hands. Another thing for the essentials, in my opinion, especially if you suffer from carpal tunnel syndrome, which is when your fingers, your thumb, your pointer or index, your middle, and about half of this one, they go numb. Okay, for me, my whole hand will go numb. It doesn't happen all the time. It's mostly when I sleep. So what you're gonna want to do is go over to Walmart, maybe like Walgreens, Rite Aid. If you're not from North America or the United States, I don't know, go to wherever your like local like big not supermarket, but like a store where they sell like everything basically. And these are wrist splints, I believe is what they're called. So basically what these do is you place them on your arm. I'll show you. You place them on your arm. So you're gonna have it on. Where I have this part open. These are like you can have them on either side. I have two because I get in both. So you're gonna put it through, and then you're gonna usually at night, just so when I wake up I have like feeling in my hands still, and I don't like lose all the blood in them. Just give it a little bit, just a little loose, and then right here keep them loose. And what this is doing is a lot of the time when people have hand problems, it comes from when they sleep. So what before when I used to sleep, I would end up going like this and falling asleep with like my hand under my chest when I fell asleep. So that I would lose a lot of blood circulation in my hand, and when I would wake up, I would have no feeling in either of my hands. So what this does is it keeps your wrist straight, so that when you lay down, this way, yeah, when you lay down, you don't have to worry about your wrist bending and you losing blood circulation to it. I would not suggest wearing these all day, only during the nighttime, because that's when I personally wore them, and that's what my doctors told me, and my physical therapist. They told me to wear them at night. When I play games on my computer, I will wear the left one on WASD and like that kind of stuff, because on the mouse, you could take a break, get your hand off of it, right? But when you're always putting pressure on the left one. But I know this is Smash related. You can't play Smash with these unless you use Wiimote and Nunchuck or something, because with the GameCube controller, like, I don't know if I could, like, it's like such a gap right here. I'll usually like to rest my hand right here, but there's a big old piece of metal right there. Okay, so the next one is a full like massage for your like forearm and hands and fingers and wrists. It's all in one, okay? So first off, we're going to be going into the arm, and right on your forearm, you're going to be giving it a little massage. Just put some pressure on it. Make sure you get in there and get stuff good. You're gonna want to be doing this for about 30 seconds, just to open that area up. Next, what you're gonna be doing is going up to your wrist right here, and you're gonna want to rub that. So if you have hand problems, at least for me, it feels like if you have like I guess like a knot in your back, your back's hurting. That's what it feels like in my hand. So what I'm able to do is I'm able to massage it out, and it helps like open this stuff up down here. You're also going to want to do like a little bit of a flicking motion this way, because that's going to kind of get that bone away and open that area up a little bit more. and you're just going to want to do this for a bit. This is where I suggest using lotion, just so especially if you have really dry skin, um, it'll keep you from like going dry skin on dry skin. You know what I mean? And then you're going to want to just give your hand a little bit of a massage all around here, all up and down. Especially like where like the palm of your hand and your fingers connect right here. Get some stretches. The last part we're going to be doing here is grab onto your hand, or grab onto your forearm rather, and grip it hard, and then open and close, make an open and close fist like this. You're gonna feel this, and like at least for me, I could feel like my like wrist and fingers cracking a little bit, and this is just a good, I don't know, this one just feels good to me. The next thing we're gonna be doing is they're called tendon gliders. So you want to start off with your hand open. I'll do it with my right hand. So you have an open hand. You make one of these, one of these, one of these. Wait, yeah. Oh no, I forgot this part. Okay. So you do this. And what this is doing is helping your hand regain like big big movement. And helps like get your fingers like ready. I like to do this before tournaments just to warm up my fingers. And you'll be able to, most likely you'll be able to feel this in your wrist right here, and maybe a bit in your fingers. Alright, so do about 20 of those on each side, give or take. Or you could do them for just 30 seconds, whichever one is better for you. If you have, another thing you could do if you have pain in your wrist is going up to a wall like this. Ooh, that's a big one. And holding your, I guess this one's better. Hold your hand out like that and put some pressure on it. A big thing with this is that if you are doing anything that involves you putting pressure on any of your joints, don't go ham with it, okay? You want to just go slow and steady. Go until right where the point, go to the point right when it hurts, and then just hold it there. Don't go farther. You don't want to like cause like severe like tearing or something in your hand. So you want to hold this, and then once this is feeling, that's free. Flip it upside down, bro. Hit him with one of these, okay? And then you're gonna stretch it out like that, and then you can do that with both hands or just one of them if only one of them hurts. Some in-game suggestions, just from me. If you have your GameCube controller, if you play Claw and you have hand problems, I would suggest switching off of Claw. Claw is it's just not good for your hands, keeping them in that weird position all the time. I personally use L to grab, R to shield, Z to jump, so this keeps me from having to constantly move my fingers around my controller or possibly keeping them in a claw position. If you have problems from overplaying, then maybe switching up your control scheme would work out better for you in the long term. Like I said before, a big part of this is going to be on you, okay? You're going to have to remember to do the stretches, remember to take breaks, remember to just like keep good care of your body, because you only have two hands and there's no robotic hands yet. So if you mess them up, you're gonna have to hold that L. One last thing, I got this at Genesis. It's called the Extender. You could probably find ones that are similar to this. They have these and physical therapy, but they're just not this brand, obviously. So what you're doing is you get all your fingers in here, and you get them past here. Let me move them down. You get them past like the first joint right here on every single one, and then you stretch it out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just go 10, right? This is really good after you just got done playing, and if your hands have been all tensed up, it gets you to open up your hand and get like some weight behind it, so it's like, it's not like just doing this. You gotta like work for it a little bit, you know what I mean? Another thing you could do is just to hold your hand out like this and to just grab and put pressure both ways, and just hold it like this for 30 seconds, let's just say. Other side too. Another one you could do that's really easy, just a couple of these, get it both sides. Just a lot of people just do this like without even knowing. It's just to get your wrist moving, you know what I mean? A lot of these I really like. It's because you're able to do them. I go to high school, so you're able to do them in class without looking too weird. Like you could do them underneath your desk or like on the desk, you know what I mean? But yeah, guys, a big part of this is just taking breaks. If you have inflammation in your hands, use some of the things I suggested, or get an ice pack and put them on. What you don't want to do, since we're talking about ice packs, is to put ice on your hands and then stretch them. That's no, okay? Because when you put warmth on them and then stretch them, it's good because it's kind of like getting them loose and stuff. But when you put ice, it kind of tightens them together, right? So it's just don't put ice and then stretch because you might end up hurting yourself. So yeah, guys, that's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe playing Smash. It's a big old deal, and I just want to make sure that y'all are good. If you have any specific questions, just put them in the comments. Possibly I can make another video on them. I'm no hand doctor expert. That's that's just not my thing, But I feel like I know enough about the topic to inform other people who don't know anything about the topic, just to help keep you guys safe. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, let me know if you just want a quick answer in the comments, or if you want me to make a whole video on it. Maybe I can make more of these with like specific things. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. See you later.